So Kurt, New York commercial market is really competitive. How did you succeed to break in?
Well, I mean, like most people, it took some time. It is competitive. On the other hand, there's so much demand for photography in New York. Once I finished graduate school, I moved back to Manhattan, and I started off working for about 4 or 5 corporate photographers who mostly did annual reports. I knew that wasn't what I wanted to do, but I certainly learned a lot about the business that way. The way I started off is taking my artwork to magazines, because historically they had used the most innovative photography, and you know, I didn't have a track record, and I got jobs doing what's called front of the book. It could be a product, it could be a new restaurant, it could be how airlines handle your baggage. It was any number of things. But then my big break came when the Sunday New York Times Magazine hired me to do a travel shoot called Venice in the Winter. And that gave me market credibility. At that point, I didn't have to prove myself in the same way I had, you know, when I was starting off. And it was a black and white piece, which was unusual. And I remember, you know, I got a lot of phone calls from people to say they'd seen it, admired it, and it was one of the nicest compliments I got. A photographer named Joel Sternfeld called to say how much he liked it. He was one of my heroes. It was a great moment.